Hey guys, we got a deck profile for you today. Jake with his second place OTS Championship
Pull up.
from last week. Jake, do you want to introduce your deck? Tell us what you decided to play for the event.
So I chose to play Pure Fire Kings with the inspiration of Dinkabui.
Do you think there was a bit of a surprise factor with this deck?
For this locals, no. Sorry, this OTS, no, because the week before I was playing Fire Kings, and yeah, people had some words to say because Dinkabui came first in that. Was it YCS? Yeah.
Yeah, YCS. Yeah. Okay. So you showed that even with the introduction of Blue Eyes into the meta, this version of Fire King is still a contender, which is good to see. And I believe it was actually the Blue Eyes player who got first you drew with, so you actually only missed out on being the champion on tiebreakers. So it's not a bad performance at all from the deck. So do you want to go into the profile, tell us about the cards you played?
Yeah, so start off with these monsters first. We have the 3 Volcanics, 3 Ponyx, 2 of the Nugarunics, 3 of these Kirans, a Barong, a Avatar, and the old school Garunix from back in the day.
You like this monster lineup? Did it perform well for you? You feel?
Yeah, it done me nicely. Got this Barong here, not normally played. Chose to play it because it comes in clutch when you want to add in some Kiran or a Avatar or a Ponyx for follow-up.
Okay. You played 3 of the continuous spell.
Yeah, so I chose to play 3 because I wanted to see it, and then the same with the 2 of the Fire King Islands, 1 Skyburn, 3 Extravagance. This was the change that I made after seeing Dinkabui winning the event. Because when I was playing it before, I was asking myself, like, well, how come this thing ain't got no draw power? And watching this guy play, I was like, this makes sense. So I put it in. And then after that is our 1 Prosperity, 1 for 1, and 1 Core Buy for the spells.
Okay, looks very clean, 12 spells. Yeah, go on.
Sorry, and I think I wouldn't change anything from the spells.
Perform well. Nice. Okay, 4 pot cards, kind of to see engine, dig a little bit deeper, get some answers, and then I can see you finished the deck off with 14 hand traps, I believe.
15.
15.
Yeah, so basically for me is my standard lineup: 3 Ash, 3 Vela, 3 Nib, 2 Ogre. This was put into combat against either Blue Eyes Trap or the Duo Drive with Rizio, but I don't feel like I went against that. And then lastly is Imperms.
Anything else to say about the main deck? Any changes that you'd make? Anything that you feel like underperformed or overperformed?
Overperformed Volcanics. And then underperformed maybe these 2. I didn't see much of the Ogres, so I might think about changing that into Phantasme, because a couple of times this guy came into my hand with this, and I was thinking, oh, if this was a Phantasme, I could shuffle this guy back, and then this was live when it gets destroyed. Sorry, when the Volcanics gets destroyed, yeah.
Makes sense. Okay. Anything else about the main deck, or do you want to go into the next part?
No, going to the next part. stuff.
So we can do side or extra. Which one would you prefer?
We'll go extra next.
Extra, okay.
Start with the two ofs. Two of the Guru Nix Eternity Exceed, two princesses, two charmers, two animas, one SP Little Knight, the Zealantis OTK package, which was frustrating because I didn't know how they worked. So they could have been changed. Amphibian Whale, Dark Charmer, Wolf, and the number 90 Galaxy Guy.
Okay. Any thoughts or comments on the extra deck?
Yeah, I definitely changed these two. I don't know what to though. Maybe a light charmer and something else. And to be fair, I think everything was quite good. I do remember banishing all of these once, I think. And then this guy came in a lot, which was quite fun to use. He don't destroy, which is annoying, but he still negates.
So we can go on to the side deck next.
So we have two Chaos Hunters, one Lancia, one Skill Drain, one Anti-Spell, two Barriers, three Draws, two Encores, two Eclipse, and one Harpies. And that's the side.
Okay. How did the side perform for you?
The Chaos Hunter is good. Like dropping this guy is a bit crazy and oppressive for the opponent because they can't banish, which won me one game against a Fiend Smith Tenpai player because he was relying on his Fiend Smith cards more. Obviously, didn't draw into any of his Tenpai. So, and I thought I'd put these in because I felt like he was seeing them more often. So I thought I'll put this in, and he did okay. Anti-Spell is broken. Won me against the Blue Eyes guy, and bought me a few rounds on that. Didn't see dim barriers. Draw was pretty good. And this guy here, Exceed Encore, I didn't see it. And then a Book of Eclipse is good when I was facing Blue Eyes. So yeah, I didn't see Harpies Duster at all.
Okay. Any last thoughts or comments on the overall build or anything like that?
I don't know. Maybe I would change these. Maybe if I got more Lanciers and a third Chaos Hunter, yeah. Or Phantasme, or put Ogre in there, put Phantasme in the main. What else? The other things, no, I felt like everything was quite decent, to be fair.
Okay, nice. So your score was 4 wins, 1 draw in 5 rounds. Very impressive. Undefeated. And what were the decks you played against again?
First round, Mech Knight, which is funny because they always tell you play around Mech Knights. Then it was the Blue Eyes player I drew against. After that was another Blue Eyes player, and then it was a Labyrinth player, and then the last round was the Tenpai Fiend Smith.
So wide variety of decks. Managed to avoid Ryzeal and Malice, but still a lot of meta by playing against like the Blue Eyes decks and the Fiend Smith Tenpai. Would you say the Blue Eyes is a tough matchup for this deck, or do you feel fairly comfortable with it?
I don't know, because when you get Buster Blade locked, that's harsh.
I suppose that's like he's playing his own spice, isn't he? He's playing Blue Eyes Primite Buster Blader. I don't know how standard that build is, but yeah, I mean the more engines, the more fun, right?
It's a straight up mouthful, that is. But yeah, I think the second Blue Eye Slayer just had that Prima engine. That's decent. That is like few negates, and getting banished, to be honest, as well with the Prime card. But again, when you, I guess when you don't let your opponent play, you never see their deck. So
Good point.
yeah, we all like that fun and interactive Yu-Gi-Ohs, eh?
So any shout outs before we end the video?
Yeah, got the shout out to Dre for hosting this big boy event and lending me the cards. Not all of them though, innit? Just the deck, the deck core, and the hand traps, and the extra deck.
It was sat in a sweet, what was it, like a sweet tin? So you put it to much better use than I did. Yeah, I'm glad to see it doing well.
And then the other is to Callum, who's the that warrior player, and who just basically sits and make deck choices and make plays and go on DB and test. So yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, fantastic. So do you feel like you put in the work to get this top? Did you test? Do you feel like, or was it kind of a bit of like you played a bit of the format and then you just kind of came to the event relatively prepared, but you didn't really test as much as you could have?
I think testing online, yeah, with different decks, but obviously not much with Blue Eyes. But obviously coming into locals the week before, and I think the week before that too, that quite helped. But obviously, I thought that it was a normal tournament on the day I went, and it turned out to be OTS, and I just thought I'd join it. But and yeah, got those packs. Didn't win them out, obviously. Pulled bad in the packs that I got. So, oh well. Just left with the title, and I think the invite as well to Euros.
Invite to Euros. That's 2 years now, back to back. A good performance at Nats, and then followed up at the Leicester OTS Championship. Very nice.
Yes.
Okay, brilliant. That was Jake's second place OTS Championship Pure Fire King deck profile. Do apologize for the kind of long break between videos. I mean, when we have content, we'll put it out. I just don't like putting out videos just for the sake of it. But if we do get some more interesting content, we'll be sure to upload. So look out for maybe some more content from Jake and maybe Cal. The more they play, the more likely it is that they're going to do well.
Yes.
Will we see you at the UK Open, do you think, or undecided?
You know what? If the team goes, then we all go. If not, then it's just nothing really, eh?
Yeah, I guess it's to be confirmed.
For sure.
Nice. Okay, that was Jake and his deck profile. Like, comment, subscribe. The old trope.
Pull up.